Hi children, welcome to your home school. This year class 9 mathematics NCERT or CBSE board, and this is your third chapter, lines and angles. We have seen in our basics of this chapter what about intersecting lines and non-intersecting lines, parallel lines, alternate angles, adjacent angles, corresponding angles, and vertically opposite angles, interior angles, exterior angles we have seen. Now in this session we are going to discuss about some of the axioms and theorem statements. Let's see here children, let's start with your first axiom. What is that? Axiom 3.3. This is also called as corresponding angles axiom. So let's see. If a transversal, what is a transversal? It is a line drawn on two lines intersecting. Suppose this is a line which is drawn on two lines. So what does it do? The line intersects at 2 points. The line which passes through two parallel lines or more than two parallel lines, we call that line as a transversal. Okay, so look here, PQ as a transversal. This transversal intersecting at 2 points. Let's mark the 2 points here, M, N. Okay, so now if a transversal intersects two parallel lines, where are the parallel lines? AB and CD. I say these two are parallel lines. How they are parallel? If they are extended indefinitely, they never intersect at any point. They never intersect. Those type of lines are called as a parallel lines. If they intersect, they are called as a non-parallel lines. Right? These two are parallel lines. So if a transversal drawn on two parallel lines, then each pair of corresponding angles is equal. What is this statement? We should know about what is a corresponding angle. So now say me here children, what are the corresponding angles here? So I hope you all have remembered this. Corresponding angle. If this line is drawn, what does it do? The two parallel lines, it divides angle equally. Suppose if it is intersecting here, creating an angle of 50 degree, then what happens here? Its corresponding angle is also 50 degree. So what is the statement? If a transversal is intersecting two parallel lines, then the corresponding angle, then the pair of corresponding angles are equal. So according to this statement, corresponding angles, not only these two are corresponding, and these two are corresponding, these two are corresponding angles. Okay, for convenience sake, look here children, this is your end point, right? This is your end point. So let me mark here angles with numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, according to this corresponding angles axiom, what is your statement? If a transversal is drawn on two parallel lines and intersecting at 2 points, then it makes the corresponding angles equal. Which are the corresponding angles here? Identify children. Angle 1 equal to angle 5. Angle 2, angle 6. Only 2 pairs. No, still we have. So what are those all? Corresponding angles. Angle 1 is equal to angle 5. Angle 2 is equal to angle 6. And angle 4 equal to angle 8. Angle 3 equal to angle 7. Observe the finger movement here. Angle 1, angle 5. Angle 2, angle 6. Angle 3, angle 7. Angle 4, angle 8. So these creates the transversal makes two parallel lines where the intersecting point, it creates the angles. Okay, so this point, it creates 4 angles here, and here 4 angles are formed. So now how they will be? This is corresponding to 5 angle. and this angle is corresponding to this like this. 4 pairs of corresponding angles are equal according to your axiom. This axiom is also called as corresponding angles axiom. So let's see the next axiom here. Axiom 3.4. So converse of the statement, children, same will be there. If a transversal intersects two lines, they didn't give us in the statement, they are parallel. So listen here, if a transversal intersects two lines such that if the pair of corresponding angles is equal, then the two lines are parallel to each other. So just converse of the statement. First what they have given, transversal on two parallel lines, then corresponding angles equal. But here two lines, a transversal is drawn, corresponding angles are equal. So these given, so what you say? By this, I can say if angle is equal to angle and this angle equal to this angle, then the corresponding angles are equal. What I can say, automatically these two lines are parallel. If a transversal intersects two lines such that a pair of corresponding angles are equal, then the two lines are parallel. If their angles are equal, the lines will be parallel. That means I will write here AB parallel to CD. This you should remember. Given corresponding angles are equal, then the two lines are parallel. Here two lines are parallel, then the corresponding angles are equal. This statement applies here, AB parallel to CD, then you prove that corresponding angles are equal. And here corresponding angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. Let's see the third one, theorem 3.2. Understand here, I have written the statement by cutting with the box here. So the line continues like this. So let's read the statement. If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, again same manner, transversal intersecting two parallel lines, then each pair of alternate interior angles is equal. These two lines are parallel. Where are the alternate interior angles, children? Interior. 1, 2, 3, 4 angles are there, interior angles. Alternate interior angles are equal. So look here, what are alternate interior angles? Look here. Angle 4. So where shall we write here? Here shall we write. Angle 4 is equal to angle 6 and angle 3 is equal to angle 5. So according to this, if a transversal drawn on two parallel lines, then alternate interior angles are equal. Where are alternate interior angles? This is a transversal, this angle is alternate to this angle. Then we can say they are alternate in between two parallel lines. So angle 4 is alternate to angle 6. Angle 3 is alternate to angle 5. That only I have written here. So next theorem statement, look at theorem 3.3. These are all proofs not needed. Just remember the statements. If a transversal, see where it continues here, intersects two lines such that a pair of alternate interior angles is equal, then the two lines are parallel. This statement is just the converse of theorem 3.2. What is that? Before statement, two lines are parallel. What did they say? Alternate angles are equal. Now what they are saying here? Alternate angles are equal. Angle 4 equal to angle 6, angle 3 equal to angle 5. What you can say? Implies, I can say that the two lines are parallel. Okay, if a transversal is drawn on a two intersecting two lines such that their alternate interior angles are equal, then the two lines are parallel. If a transversal is drawn intersecting two lines makes an alternate interior angles equal, then what did they say here? Then the two lines are parallel. Okay, if lines are parallel, alternate angles equal. If alternate angles equal, lines will be parallel. So next one, theorem 3.4. If a transversal intersects two parallel lines, then each pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal is supplementary. What is the statement? Shall we cut the statement here? Look here. Transversal intersecting two parallel lines. Okay, AB and CD are two parallel lines. PQ is a transversal intersecting AB and CD. Then each pair of interior angles on the same side of a transversal is supplementary. What do you mean by supplementary? The sum of the angles is equal to 180 degrees. So a transversal intersecting two parallel lines. Then interior angles means what all will come? 3, 4, 5, 6 are interior angles. But they have given here on the same side. Either this side you consider or you consider this side. So what is that? According to this statement, I can say, observe there, angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degrees and angle 3 plus angle 6 is equal to 180 degrees. If a transversal is drawn intersecting two parallel lines, okay, then this transversal interior angles on a same side, sum will be supplementary. Angle 3 plus angle 6, 180. Angle 4 plus angle 5, 180. Okay. See the last statement, it will be the converse of this statement. What is that? If a transversal intersects two lines such that a pair of interior angles on the same side of transversal is supplementary, then the two lines are parallel. Just the converse of this statement. Before statement, what is that, children? Transversal intersecting two parallel lines at 2 points, right? Then same side interior angle sum will be 180. But now what did they say? The interior angles on the same side of a transversal between two lines, sum is supplementary. Okay, they gave this sum is supplementary, therefore the two lines are parallel. Angle 4 plus angle 5 is equal to 180. Angle 3 plus angle 6 is equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, I can say that AB is parallel to CD. Okay, by this what we can say here, children, but normal statement and its converse is given here. There are three such statements and their converse we have discussed now. So just quickly we can go through with this statement. So what is your first statement here? If a transversal intersecting two parallel lines, okay, corresponding angles equal. And what is its converse, children? If a transversal intersects two lines and the corresponding angles are equal, then the lines are parallel. Which lines? AB and CD are parallel. Coming to your next statement here. What is the next statement? A transversal intersecting two parallel lines. A transversal intersecting two parallel lines. The alternate interior angles in between them are equal. So if they are parallel and a transversal intersecting these 2 points create 4 interior angles and the alternate angles are equal. Angle 4 equal to angle 6, angle 5 equal to angle 3. The same converse is for the next statement. What is that? If a transversal is drawn on two lines, okay, they are not saying now parallel. What they are saying, if a transversal is intersecting on two lines such that the alternate angles are equal. If alternate angles are equal, what you can say? Alternate interior angles are equal. Then what can you say here? The lines are parallel. Okay. See the last statement and its converse. What is the last statement here, children? If a transversal is intersecting two parallel lines, okay, the sum of the angles, the sum of the interior angles on the same side of a transversal is supplementary. Angle 3 plus angle 6, 180. Angle 4 plus angle 5, 180. What is your converse statement, children? If a transversal is drawn on two lines, then the interior angles on the same side of a transversal is supplementary. Then the lines are parallel. Okay, one more theorem statement was left here, children, that is lines parallel to the same line. So look here, theorem 3.6, lines which are parallel to the same line are parallel to each other. By seeing the statement, what do you remember? Yes, you remember axiom 1. What is that? Things which are equal to the same thing are equal to one another. By that we are going to prove, same manner we are going to prove here. So what is that, children? So let me take line L, M, N and a transversal T. Later I'll talk about transversal. Line L is parallel to line M. Okay? And line L is parallel to line N. I will say L is parallel to M and L is parallel to N. Can you see the symbol? L, M, L, N. Then finally what you are going to say? See here, line L parallel to line M, line L parallel to line N. I can say that line M is directly parallel to line N. How can I prove that? By taking a transversal T intersecting more than 2 points, right? So now it creates corresponding angles here. What are the corresponding angles? Angle 1, angle 2, angle 3. So according to the line, I will write the statement with the angles. Angle 1 is equal to angle 2. And angle 1 is equal to angle 3. So now you remember axiom 1. What is that? Things which are equal to the same thing are equal to one another. That is, angle 2 is equal to angle 3. Okay, therefore these two angles, corresponding angles, are equal. If they are equal, I can say that line M is parallel to line N. Let's start our exercise 3.2. First problem. In figure, find the value of x and y. Find the value of x and y. And then show that AB parallel to CD. So you remember, children, we have seen our statements. When we can say they are parallel. When the corresponding angles are equal, they will be parallel. And alternate interior angles are equal, they will be parallel. And the angles, some of the angles of one side of a transversal, some is supplementary, then they will be parallel. So any way we can prove this, right? So let's find this, children. First find x, y, then automatically you can say they will be parallel. How can we find x and y? So look here, if you want, you can take, this is a line, right? It is a transversal, but also it is a line, no? So look here, if you want, you can prove this side, or you can take this one. Any way you can do. So I will start my solution here. Okay, a ray. If I say a ray, so let me take here any PQ. PQ is a transversal, or it is also a line. This point is M and this point is N. Given angle AMP is equal to 50 degree. Consider line AB, children. Line itself, it is a straight angle, right? So some of the angles you consider here. Angle AMP, a ray emerging from M, right? So angle AMP plus angle PMB is equal to how much? A linear pair sum will be 180 degrees. I know angle AMP. What is angle AMP? 50 degree plus angle PMB is equal to 180. Send this 50 degrees this side. It will be minus 50. 180 degree minus 50 degree. That will be 130 degree. angle PMB is equal to 130 degree. So let me write here, this angle is 130. Immediately something I remember, what is that? Vertically opposite angle. So look here, angle PMB is equal to angle AMN, that is equal to x is equal to 130 degree. Why? How I am saying here? Vertically opposite angles. So this is 50, 180 minus 50, 130, and this is 130. Its opposite angle is also equal, 130 degrees over. So now this is 130, children. So here, now come here. This is 130. Its opposite angle is how much? 130 degree. So now I can say here, angle CNQ is equal to angle QND is equal to 130 degree. Why? Again I will write vertically opposite angles. So now in the place of y I will write 130. Okay, just strike out and write here 130. Now you can see something here. What is that? You can say by corresponding angles, you can say, or interior alternate angles you can say here. So interior alternate angles both are equal. If they are equal, then the two lines are parallel. Therefore x is equal to y is equal to 130 degrees. Interior alternate angles are equal. Interior alternate angles are equal. Therefore, the two lines are parallel. That is AB parallel to CD. That's it. You can prove like this, children, or you can say this angle is 130, this is 130 by corresponding angles. These two are corresponding angles are equal. Then I can say these two lines are parallel. Let's see the second problem here, children. What is the second problem here? In figure, if AB parallel to CD. So look here, AB parallel to CD and CD parallel to EF. Now only we have seen the statement, lines which are parallel to the same line are equal to one another. Right? AB parallel to CD and CD parallel to EF. I can say AB parallel to EF. Okay? So now, and y is to z is equal to 3:7. Find x is your question. So you need to find x. Observe the figure carefully, children. What you can see? X, y, parallel lines, transversal. The sum of the angles of same side, interior angles of the same side of a transversal is supplementary. According to that, I can say angle x plus angle y is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, forget about this line. These two are parallel. Then I can say transversal alternate angles are equal. X is equal to z. So by using that, we can apply the ratio later and we may get the answer. Right? Let's start how to do this. Solution. Given AB parallel to CD and CD parallel to EF. What I can say, these two are same. Therefore, AB parallel to EF. All the three lines are parallel to one another. So now consider lines. If AB parallel to CD, then what I can say here, if a transversal, the sum of the interior angles of the same side of a transversal will be supplementary. According to that statement, children, you can write the statement here. Just I'll write here x plus y is equal to 180 degrees. How I have said here, a transversal interior angles on the same side of a transversal between two parallel lines, sum will be supplementary. That is x plus y is equal to 180 degree. So next step, forget about CD. So what I can say, if line AB parallel to line EF, okay, so x is equal to z, I will say. How am I saying here? Look here, in between two parallel lines, if a transversal is drawn, the interior opposite angles of a transversal are equal. That will be x is equal to z. Children, you write these all statements here. Next step, I didn't get any answer. So what do I do here? This x value I will substitute here. Substitute equation 2 in 1. That makes z plus y is equal to 180 degrees. Okay, z angle and y angle sum will be 180. What is this? This angle plus this angle sum will be 180. But they have given us ratio. What is the ratio, children? They have given y is to z is equal to 3 is to 7. So now these ratios I need to divide. How can I divide? So let me add the ratios here. 3 plus 7 is equal to 10. So I have to apply the formula here in order to find y. Y is equal to ratio what they have given, 3 by total sum of the ratio 3 plus 7 10 into what is the total angle? It will be 180. That makes 0 0 cancel. That will be how much here, children? This will be 54 degree. 18 threes are how much? 54 degrees. Okay, next one more ratio we need to find, that is z. Z is equal to how much? What is the z ratio given here? 7 by total 10 into total angle is 180 degrees. 0 0 cancel. 7 18s are how much? 18 7s are 126 degree. So let's check it out whether it is correct or not. Add these to 126 plus 4, it will be how much? 180 degree. Then it is correct. So now what is the question they asked? What is x? You know that by equation 2. We know by equation 2 x is equal to z. That will be x is equal to 126 degree. So once again look here, children, carefully. So here the line which is parallel to the same line are equal to one another. Write the statement here. Then next what we have taken? We have taken two parallel lines, right? Then if they are parallel, the sum of the interior angles on the same side of a transversal is supplementary. Write the statement here and mark the equation 1. And the next step, if these two lines are parallel, then the alternate angles of a transversal are equal. And then use x is equal to z. Then what we have done? We have added this, right? So instead of x, I have substituted z. Z plus y is equal to 180. Then we have added the ratio. Then what is the value of y? How will you find? 3 by 10 into 180 degrees. You are going to get 54 degree and z angle is equal to 126 degree. So observe here, y is 54 and z is 126. If z is 126, its alternate x is also 126 degree. Okay, children. With this, we are going to end our session. We are going to meet in our next session with the continuation of this exercise. Thank you all.